So, Trevor, we've seen the top of the BCS rankings, but you've got a little bit of a different take.
Well, if you were to drop in from Mars 3 weeks ago and look at the top 10 of college football, you would see that TCU and Cincinnati were the most complete and dominant teams on all phases of the game in the top 10. And here's why. Florida played outstanding defense, but their offense has become one-dimensional. Tim Tebow is that dimension. He has more carries than Jeff Demps and Chris Rainey combined. That is not good, especially when combined with the fact that the wide receivers as a group are not producing. From last year to this year, the percentage of Tim Tebow's involvement in the running offense has gotten too high, too fast, and that is good, but it's not dominant and it's not complete. Alabama, great defense, great rushing attack. But quarterback Greg McElroy in the last 3 games has not kept up his end of the bargain. He's completed 52% of his passes and led this team to only 2 combined offensive touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. You look at their defense, their rushing offense, it's the passing offense that is struggling. And Alabama last week against Tennessee won the game even though they didn't score a single offensive touchdown. Not complete and not dominant. Texas is the one team in the top 3 going in the opposite direction. After struggling at home against Colorado and only scoring 2 offensive touchdowns and struggling again against a good Oklahoma defense, they broke out against Missouri on offense to have a performance that matched their dominant defense. So at least they're heading in the right direction. Now, TCU, Cincinnati, the 2 teams that are playing with dominance and complete phasing of the game. TCU goes to BYU and annihilates the Cougars, even though that's a very good and well-prepared football team they faced. They didn't do it with magic. They did it with balance on defense, the running game, and the passing game. And Cincinnati, another team that is firing on all cylinders. They beat in the last 3 weeks 2 bad teams in Miami of Ohio and Louisville, but then they went to Tampa and took apart a terrific South Florida defense with their backup quarterback. Now, I believe that either TCU or Cincinnati would give any of the top 3 teams, Florida, Alabama, or Texas, all they could handle in a BCS championship game were they to play. And the reason is that TCU and Cincinnati are firing on every phase. They are complete and they are dominant. Where the other top 3, very good, but neither complete nor dominant. And this I have on great authority from Mars.